We begin tonight at the Capitol in Lansing, where lawmakers have until the end of the night to pass a final budget deal into law before the state could face a shutdown. 13 on your side political reporter Josh Albertus has been covering this budget process for months. Josh joins us now with the very latest.
Yeah, about 6 hours left, Julia, until that deal has to be signed to keep the state funding flowing and prevent many state services from shutting down. A major update this afternoon. We here at 13 on your side obtained a letter circulating around Lansing, purportedly sent by the governor to state employees, saying government operations will continue as normal tomorrow and in the coming days as an agreement is finalized. We have reached out to the governor's office to confirm that letter. The letter said that work will essentially continue and people will get paid. Legislative leaders also released a statement in the last hour or so saying the bills continue to be drafted. Whitmer's office saying in that statement that, quote, in the meantime, state government operations will continue providing services to Michiganders. That also comes as we've been hearing the possibility that a budget will not be passed tonight, and instead lawmakers may pass what's called a continuing resolution that provides short-term funding to keep the government open. Details of a budget or potential CR remain publicly unclear at this point. Aside from a few details of the overall agreement the lawmakers said they reached last week. You did have the 24% wholesale tax on marijuana pass the House to support road funding, a major priority as part of these public discussions. You also have a plan passed by the House to divert more of the state's income tax dollars toward local roads. But anything could change on a dime really at this point. So what would it happen if there was no deal or CR? Whitmer had indicated they had been crafting a contingency plan, but not many details there either. The Secretary of State responsible for things like elections, everyday services like vehicle registrations and driver's licenses, telling me earlier this month they had a plan for their services.
If there is no budget, a lot of online services will continue, and it depends on how long a shutdown goes. But we have self-service stations in grocery stores that will continue to be available for residents who need to renew their plates and licenses. And we have online services that will be staffed by and supported by essential employees who will continue.
Other areas that could be under threat if that were the case include, as we've been saying, schools. Many have told us they could last mere weeks without a budget before they would have to start considering options like loans to make ends meet. State funding for universal school meals would be stopped. There is also the risk that a federal shutdown could be coming, highly expected after midnight tonight, and could make funding complications, many of those complications, worse. But we'll continue watching what happens throughout the night. Juliet.
Josh, thank you.